shield is down, and the gate is taking heavy damage. Slayer, there's a turret in the courtyard you can use to hold them off. They're inside the castle. We almost have everyone out.
Commander. They're coming for the heart. I'll draw them away from the lifeboats.
Father, don't go alone. Commander, he signed off.
got my new PlayStation headset hooked up, and I have no idea if the mic is good or not, so if it's really loud or something, I apologize. You hear me, actually? Ah, okay. I see. Let's see if I can do something about that. Okay, now it should be better. Yeah, the mic was only about like half volume apparently. Also turn the game down. A lot of bass. I do have a lot of bass. She is on the recovery, I'll say. We're both feeling a lot better than we were, but 2 days ago was very exhausting for her, so she, slept for a pretty long time, probably about like 18 hours, and, oh god, slept for like 18 hours, so she's been like disoriented and groggy, but doesn't, not as sick, so that's the important part. And it's good because it's her birthday tomorrow, so I don't want her to be super ill on her birthday. These guys keep sacrificing themselves for this revenant. Oh, okay. I don't know why they disappeared. Oh. What are you volunteering at? It's a good thing for you to do.
The final transports are ready to launch.
I feel like I've missed some secrets other than, well, too late now. Yeah, Sean. I got up early. I had nothing else going on, so I was like, might as well just chat. It's not going to be saved or anything, or maybe it will. I don't know. As lazy as I am to go back and like set up everything that would have chat live, which is what I prefer. I'm also equally as lazy to go back and delete a stream, so I don't know. Maybe it'll still be there. Yeah. I've just been so busy lately. I just had to fall out of streaming entirely. But I'm glad to see that you and Louise have kept it up and seem to be enjoying Phasmo. It's nice to see people who are... It's nice to experience that game for the first time vicariously through others. Have you got... I haven't gotten to see a whole lot of streams. Have y'all gotten, like, good at it? Because there is a point where you just do so much, you start to memorize it. And that's when you get cocky. And you start to fail a lot. That's what happened to me. Or you start to die a lot. He's like, I know how this ghost will attack me. And then it's like, oh, well, it didn't do what it was supposed to do. Yeah. It kind of forces you to learn a lot. I do miss it in the early days, back when there was like a third of the amount of ghosts. But I do like the new evidence stuff, so I don't know. Two-way street there. Okay, so there was a secret there. Where the hell is it? This, oh, there we go. On all the ghosts revamping it. That's fine. I would prefer them to... The big problem that they seem to have was when they originally came out, they got a lot of free advertising from all these like streamers that were like, that was their thing, is they were just streaming Phasmo, so they wanted to sort of cater the game for them to keep them playing, but in doing that, they made everything like expert level. And then to cope with that, they came out with the difficulties, but it seemed like normal. Yeah, they took away all casual play. It seemed like normal became just like what hard used to be when there was no official hard. And then there's like the nightmare mode where it's like, oh, this will be a challenge for those guys. It just seemed like the game was being made for like 3 people. Because we kept trying to play with new friends, and they were just like, it's fun, but like, can you win? It's like, you used to be able to. It's gotten better, but there was a time where it was just like, unless you have everything encyclopedically memorized, you will not win. But again, this is people that level of difficulty was set up for people who, and I'm not even joking, had gotten to the point where they could solve the ghost just by, with no evidence, purely on observing its actions and like listening to it. They for like 5 hours a few years ago, and never touched it until this year. Yeah, I still like the other one, Ghost Exorcism Core, a lot. It's jank, but it's got some pretty cool mechanics in it. Like, I love the... You remember, Jesse and I would stream that every now and then, but it had the book that you had to literally read an incantation, and then they set it up where you could write whatever you wanted. So to exorcise the ghost, Jesse had to tell everyone to like and subscribe 5 times. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, just because the discovering the ghost, but then getting rid of it was always a fun addition. Just wish the difficulty side of it. I'm not usually one of those guys who's like, oh, this game's too easy. But when the dead can like pick things up and carry them around, like including bodies, it does kind of limit the danger of dying. It seems it's like, oh, it's not so bad. I can still help out. Oh, you fucking cyber demon. I hate your parents. Yeah, okay. That one wasn't too bad. There we go. Oh, fuck you too. Now that it's just us, it's not a problem. set you on fire with the combat shotgun. Uh-oh. Oh, that was lucky. Unlucky that I fell, because I do need his stuff. But lucky that there was ground to fall on. I do not want to fight the Cyber Demon again. Although, I might be stuck. No. Come on. Come on. Come on. Almost. I can get it. It shows up a little bit. Yeah. Nope. There we go. Okay, now I can fall.
Several demonic signals.
Oh, no, there was a way up. Okay.
Position. It's Azric. Lair, you have to help him.
I gotta be honest, I do like this game. I do think Eternal is better. But one thing for sure, I don't give a shit about the story. I really don't. It's fun to play though. That's the important part. The hardest thing to adjust to is the fact that there is a shield. Like, running and gunning is, you know, Doom's whole thing. But being able to stand still and take some hits as an option that the game's built around is very odd. Hello. I'm not sure I recognize the name, but hello. Get the shotgun better. No, oh, that. Nah, I guess I can. Thick tinted. Oh, yeah. I forgot that's what the picture is. Yeah, on PS5 it just shows the name, so I was like, name alone. I was like, I don't. It's just, I apologize. It's got to be a pun name for a thick-ass tentacruel. Like, tentacakes, I guess. I feel like I can do better, but that'll be a placeholder. Yep. The heart of Argent in its skull.
Tell me where it is.
There we go.
Run.
Okay. I don't think that person's real. Just my guess. Yeah, the thing about this story, it's fine for Doom to have story. Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal both had story. But it was sort of written in a way where it was happening around Slayer. And it's just kind of like, hey, no one's paying attention, but that's okay. The story is there. This one, there's a lot of cutscenes where it's just like, hey, can you believe it? Look at this. And it's like, I don't, just like that, where it's like, guess what? I happen to know that artifact is called the Heart of Argent. But it's just like, it's empty. And I'm sitting here going, was it supposed to have something in it? I honestly don't know.
Thera, if the tether is removed, the Makers, their directive was clear. What would you have us do?
Like, even this is far too long.
Nothing.
It's far too much of no Doomslayer in a Doom game. It's just, this is the thing you don't do.
It can't be removed.
It is the
We scanned it.
prequel to
It's wired to a
2016, but
detonator.
still.
That demon, he's after something. You saw that. We call it the Heart of Argent. Anyone who wields it, they'd have the power of a god. Stronger than maybe even you. But the heart is incomplete.
I like how the sentence had to be, they'd be stronger than
The
a
other
god.
half is a
Stronger
power source.
than maybe even you.
Don't know where it is. Valen's
Definitely
search
stronger
pattern
than
is
a
still
god.
active.
Possibly stronger than the Doomslayer.
If he ever gets control of it, that much power in Hell's hands, none of us would survive.
Yeah, exactly. Doom guy is greater than God, apparently. He is the greatest Christian that's ever lived. He's just traveling through space, getting rid of hell.
Unlock the Ancestral Forge.
It's such a strange concept that I kind of love that Doom set up, where it's like, hell is real, and it's in space, and it's mostly Mars. But this is like expanding it to where it's like, hell is essentially a dimension of space, I guess. I don't know.
I ask for me to be heard. Contact the ministry.
There's a big corp trying to capitalize on hell. Well, it's not even capitalize on hell. It's like, look, we don't know why hell is bad. We don't know why hell is so mad at us. All we did was drill into it for energy.
You allow me to
We took grandma's suffering and now it powers your toaster. It's fine. And yes, grandma's in hell. I hate to tell you. Because she said the curse word one time. The Doomslayer kills constantly. However, only demons, and he never says a swear.
Commander, he's on site. Good. Get a team ready to
Even
move
God
the
said, "I'll
forward
damn
line.
these people" once,
I'm
and he
meeting
said,
him at
"Ah,
the forge."
hell." And then he, well, that's what Mephistopheles is. He's a angel that said "damn" one time, and God kicked him out. He said, "I'm gonna send you to hell." He said, "You can't say that." He said, "Oh, you're right." Now they're both down there, and heaven's empty. That would be the stupidest plot for a big reveal in, like, Supernatural, but I would love it. This is what puts Doomslayer above God, is that one swear. Exactly.
My people guarded this forest for generations.
Well, that was stupid. The kind of thing I'm talking about, like, in the other Dooms, though, there would be, like, people, the Dr. Seamus, or whatever the fuck his name was. Not his name. But, they would be, you know, talking to you, the Doomslayer would be actively ignoring them. And, what, Sean? You said, why? But yeah, the Doomslayer would be actively ignoring them. And, just, it wouldn't matter, because it was, it's there for people who want it, but, you know, most people in this, that's going to be an afterthought anyway. But this one, like, whoever just said, you know, oh, my people have been this one, I don't know who even said that. I don't know who their people are. I don't know who they are. And I really don't care. But it desperately wants me to. What are you? Well, this is a new enemy. Shit. Oh god. Oh god, that was a bad place to stand. Oh no. Dang. Headset disconnected. I'm trying to get it back on. Okay, hopefully that did it, and that holds. I've got a external battery hanging from the side of my head right now. But yeah, the doctor, I feel like his name is like Simon or something like that. He's a robot, but I don't remember what his name is.
You'll need a key to continue through that gate.
Exactly. Slay. Oh shit. Yes, Kingsley. I gotta say, I missed the shotgun grappling hook quite a bit. He said Seamus at first, and I shivered. Why is that? Oh, that's right. No, it's I was doing the thing of like definitely not this name, but in the ballpark kind of thing. It starts with it definitely starts with an S. I don't know what his name is. It honestly could be Seamus, I don't remember. I mean, Doom 2016 is the one that has the Doom Slayer. Cyrus was a dude in Eternal. Okay, that might be who I'm thinking of. But I don't think he's the Doctor. But, I do remember 2016 having that great joke where the Doomslayer wakes up and a window shows up to like give him a breakdown tutorial on like the story and everything that's been going on since he died, and the first thing he does is punch the screen, pick up a gun, and just never acknowledge that there is a story. There. You bastards. Whoa, boy. I like this chain shotgun quite a bit. Just a literal hand cannon with the cannonball on a fucking retractable leash. They make the protagonist too motivated for BS. Exactly, yeah. That's such a fun... I would call it a trope, but I don't see it enough. I guess I gotta go that way. Oh, what's the map say? Yeah, okay. I can never remember what those demons are called. The spider tank looking brain guys. I will say, like, I'm not gonna pretend like I've been a Doom player since the beginning. I did play the original when I was young. I was not good at it. Didn't really. I tried playing 2. Didn't really get too much. Didn't get too better at it. But I played 2016, loved it. Played Eternal, loved it. I've been a fan since, I will say, which is good because that means I miss like the bad ones. But boy howdy, this one is unusual, but not necessarily in a bad way. I have the hurt sound stuck in my head for how often I use it in OG. Oh fuck. Yeah, and kind of on the vein of something Honeymoney was pointing out. This one's soundtrack, it's not bad, but like compared, it's a little disappointing. It's kind of like when you get like a death metal band that's also like actually cares about like the history of like the Renaissance or something. And it's like we're gonna thrash, but it's gonna be about something that really happened. And it's like I don't think your audience is necessarily gonna cross over too much with the people who go, he didn't get the year right, or he didn't get the year wrong. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? That may seem like an insane like comparison, but to me that sort of makes sense to what I'm trying to say. Like the last one had like, you know, choir, like a death metal choir and stuff in it, and it was just like super high energetic. And this is sort of like we want to, I don't know, it just feels like we really want to make it something that would be in a movie about the Middle Ages, but also like metal. And it's like, I don't think it really goes for the feeling you want it. It's gonna be mediocre Doom because of the customizable dragons. I have ridden a dragon. I don't think it's customizable. Not to my knowledge. The dragon part is fine. It's certainly like a cool idea and the visuals are fine, but like the combat and everything is just so different and kind of slowed down. There are skins, but they're completely like optional, I guess. I haven't earned any skins for it's not like you have a dragon that you can just like summon. It shows up in specific spots, only one for me so far. It's cool though. I mean, oh hell. So one of my like kind of major complaints about this that I was saying earlier in the stream, I'm very used to the run and gun and all that, but back then, in the old ones, in the 2016 and Eternal, run and gun was the plan, so the game was kind of based around that, where there would be places to run, essentially. And in this one, because you can just take stuff with a shield, if you want to run and gun, it's actually very hard to do because everywhere has a bullet in it somewhere, and it's just like you gotta be so aware of the environment. And like rip and tear is the feel you want, but this is like rip and tear within strategy, and I don't think it doesn't really work. But you know, grain of salt and all that, because I still enjoy the game, so it's not enough of a downside to make me stop playing. Normally you can even parkour and avenue. I'm not sure. I must have missed the beginning of something. I don't follow what you're saying. Yeah. So like the environment being all gothic and medieval, it kind of feels like there's just a whole lot more. Oh yeah. The gothic being environment and everything, it feels like there's just a whole lot more like, oh, look at this cool, like, yeah, look at this cool, like, tree that looks like fingers grabbing, like, that's great and all, but, like, when I'm trying to run away from something, all these, like, little decorative things keep catching me. And, like, oh, I'm trying to get away from stuff, but there's too much, there's too many things out here. Which is, it feels weird complaining about that in a Doom game, but it does. Oh my god. Plus I am playing it on hard, I have to point that out. I could make it easier on myself, but this felt more like what I wanted.
That's it. The gate will open now.
Like the dialogue and stuff they have, it's still militant, but like it also just kind of, they're really leaning into the whole medieval thing, which is okay, I guess. It kind of feels like if the people who wrote Baldur's Gate were gonna make a Halo game, which on paper sounds cool, but in practice, should walk through small things like Space Marines. Like, he really should. I mean, he is like the maker that you saw, the big fat guy who's clearly like inspired by the guy from Dune. It's confusing. He like owns him somehow. He's got like an arc reactor on his heart, it looks like, full of Argent energy, and it's like controlling, or it was. He recently broke that, but it was controlling him. And it's like, oh yeah, my empire is pay me a shit ton of money if you have a war on your planet, and I'll send this guy and he'll win. And it's like, it's a lot of tell not show, which I have a huge problem with. Like that. Like, oh, cool, this tree looks really cool, but it's like sloped up, and it's like a Tim Burton-y shape, so I nestled into it, and I couldn't move left, right, or back, only forward towards the bullets. Oh god, I'm also just doing bad. I'm not entirely... The environment's not entirely at fault, but, like... It doesn't... I'm just thinking about, like, the last fight with the Icon of Sin in Doom Eternal, and it's like... I was dealing with, like, double the amount of people and still just, like, breezing through it, because I had just gotten so used to the super tight, like, controls and how, like, every button on the controller was specifically for, like, a different part of his arsenal. So there was no, like, confusion. I feel like I can dodge too, but I don't remember how. Yeah, I've also come across some combat pits, like wave fights that are just like absolutely ridiculous. It's like you can eventually do them, but only after you like memorize where everything spawns. And it's, I don't know. It's hard to analyze exactly what I'm not super enjoying about this game, because a lot of these things the other Dooms had, but they did them better, and I can't really figure out what this one isn't doing. Are you still not dead? What the fuck? The shield bash and the shield throw are very useful, but not entirely reliable, which I think is kind of the problem. It's hard to plan out a playstyle when it just kinda inconsistently will work or won't. I need the Impaler, I think. Like, if he shoots that wall, for example, I can't... My shield will not go through it, it'll just bounce off it. But, like... There's like a wave of shield guys behind him that if I get one red hot and I hit it with a shield, it'll blow up the rest of them. But because he keeps doing that, I can't get back there. But I need to, because that's where my main issue is, because all those guys are also shooting. And I need to blow up that wall so I can get some health. There we go. Not to mention the fact that, oh god, okay. At least that didn't start me over. Not to mention the fact that this guy is a leader, and so all of his little dudes around him, you can see they got glowing eyes, are being, like, empowered. So until I kill this fucker, oh god, see, this ground is, I can't get up. I never had that problem in other Dooms. Oh god. It, I don't know. I'm hitting a lot of snags that I didn't have the same issue in other games, so it's like something is different. I'm not totally sure what. Oh my god. I hate Revenants so much, especially now that they've made them mages that can turn invisible or turn intangible, but still attack you. Can I not just have the thing? Do I have to keep picking it up? That's certainly a fun thing to do with the shield. Throw it into heavier enemies. Because, well, never mind. But, throw it into heavier enemies because that is your chainsaw now. It'll go forward and then just start ripping into them.
The gate will open now.
Like, what the fuck was that? Like, literally, look at this. Look at this. Got stuck on something in that slight curve. Yeah, the concept, everything is cool. It's the execution that's not meshing really well. And that's kind of why it's a disappointment, because, like, all of this stuff is, like, awesome. And I wish it was better. Like this gun, the Polarizer, it's super cool. Its ammo is demon skulls that you're grinding up into bone shards, but it's absolutely trash. So don't use it. I mean, yeah, it definitely, but it's the lead up that's got a lot to be desired. I hate these. Come on, you. What am I stuck on? This area is getting on my nerves more than the enemies, I'll be honest. He's gone. Like, it's just not a series that I ever thought the proper choice would be, like, don't go and attack everything. Like, be cautious about it. It's like, I'm the Doom Slayer. Why? The game has no grenades. That's a big difference between this and Eternal that I'm not used to. It's just like something that can wipe out a bunch of them at once. And also, there's something weird about the way the weapon swap works. Like, if you're not holding it down, bringing up that wheel, like, it should just swap to the last one you used, but sometimes it doesn't. And I don't know why. I guess it runs out of ammo, maybe, but, like, it just doesn't really... There's no, like, feedback of it doing that. So you'll be expecting a different gun and suddenly it pulls out, like, you know, the weaker version of, like, this. It's like, why is that one? If I have ammo for the first one, I should have ammo for that one. No fire bomb or anything. It's... okay, yeah. There's just so much that's like... I can tell where the problem is. There's a lot of ideas that if I looked at them like, oh, we're gonna write them all on a whiteboard, it's gonna be cool, and oh, this is a cool idea, this is a cool idea, this is a cool idea, then someone went, what about wave battles? And then no one went, wait, so all of this will be happening at once? Like, won't that be chaotic and unmanageable? Like, yeah, but that's Doom. Like, yeah, but it's still gotta be playable. It's Doom. It's not a Doom. Okay, I will say this is the most Doom knockoff feeling Doom, if that makes sense. Oh my god. I'm so tired of picking up this key.
That's it. The gate will open now.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, that sounds cruel, but like, this, like, if you told me that this was by the people who did like Vermintide, I would be like, yeah, I see it. Oh god, what is blocking me? All these little plants that sometimes I can walk through, and then I'll look behind me and I can't move and they're behind me. I don't know why. I hate this area. I really do. And I don't know how to get up there. Like, that upgrade is neat. Like, the more you fill people with this impaler, they'll start to glow gold. And then if you hit them with the shield throw, it'll shoot all those off like some sort of quill attack. But it doesn't do enough damage to be effective for the balance of it, so that you can't just blow everyone up. So it's like you balanced a cool idea into being like not worth using. Oh god, the ground is killing me more than anything. I'm very tired of all these little rocks and hills that are like pushing my like retreat angle the wrong direction, so that I can try and like catch a breath. Hey, Shauna. God damn it, really? Ugh. Yeah, I played an area recently that was like more compact than this and had way more enemies, and like two of the enemies were two cyber demons that you had to deal with. And yeah, that one took me a lot of tries, but that just felt hard. That didn't feel like bullshit. Like, this feels like bullshit. The fact that the environment is what's killing me more than the horde of enemies. I missed what you said. My stream manager apparently didn't pick it up, so I'm sorry, Shauna. God fucking... I've decided not to change the difficulty, and I'm really struggling with that decision sometimes. Because it's like, look, if I'm gonna keep getting stuck on the environment and not being able to avoid being shot, then maybe I could make the shots hurt me less.
That's it. The gate will open now.
But I don't want to do that. Okay. saw that an update was coming out that was going to tweak the combat, and it makes me wonder if these are common complaints. Because it could easily also be like, yeah, people were saying it's not hard enough, so we're gonna jump that up for all the psychos. Because the main demographic in games right now are psychos. Where are y'all coming from? Oh, finally. Okay, that'll help. Oh, okay, it's over. Good. Okay, that area sucked outright. How do I get up there? Way back there. Like, yeah, just don't get me wrong. Like I said, I like the game, and if you like, you know, the other Dooms, I feel like you wouldn't regret playing this one. But, you know, there will be some complaints, I'm sure. It is not the highly polished thing we're used to at this point. But it's not the worst. There we go. Like, you know, the other parts are pretty cool too. Like the dragon is weird, but it's neat. The giant robot is pretty fun too, but also like very strange. So, how do I get there? Why am I stuck? I was stuck somewhere in here. Oh, it's like pulling me in. What the fuck? Like, that was literally a sticky part of the environment. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, I see. Oh, that's what the map says. Okay. I really do feel like I'm getting stuck to certain walls. And if that's the case, I can't be the only one complaining about that, because that would be a big problem. I don't know why that guy flew off like that. Gotta bring Georgie outside. If I'm not back before you're gone. Oh, okay. Well, I hope you have a good, enjoyable time. No one's required to be here. You're fine.
The mine shut down after the attack, but
Yeah, I'm still going. Hey, honey.
the forge still has power. The demons are drawn to it.
Home from where? I have not memorized your daily itinerary. say this. I like it. However, I have complaints. Quite a few. And you missed it earlier, but I said, and I'm pretty sure this is pretty good way to describe it. This feels like the most knockoff Doom that Doom's ever been. Like, this feels like it's an homage to Doom, but not in necessarily a bad way. It just doesn't feel right. A lot, I think, has to do with the shield and the way the game is sort of constructed for it is very, I don't know. It's not foreign because it works with the game, but the action of standing and just sort of blocking is not the rip and tear mentality. And one of the things, like, I don't care about iron sights, but I'm still used to standing and having my weapons have a secondary fire when I hold the aim button, but now my aim button is a shield. So I guess what feels weird about this is it's a Doom game that feels like guns aren't as important, and that's not right. But then again, it's Doom Dark Ages, so maybe that's on purpose. I don't know, but I think it controls better than 2016. I think it plays better than 2016. I don't think it's as fun as Eternal. That's where I stand on it. Can't afford anything.
Here, the Slayer has reached the cliffside barracks.
This kind of stuff is fun, though. Oh. Periodically, I'm gonna have to pause to blow my nose and stuff. Definitely still sick, but on the back end of it. Okay. I mean, it's hard to criticism because it's supposed to be Dark Ages and it has a shield, fur cloak, stuff like that. But it's also got guns and weird sci-fi. My complaints are not necessarily complaints that lower this game. My complaints are how it distances itself from expectations of Doom. And it's like, this game definitely knows what it wanted to be, but I don't think that thing kind of fits with Doom. But I do like stuff like this. Well, there was no one around to kill, so I didn't even get to show it off, but like, the Doom Slayer is so strong that just like jumping kills people if you jump from high enough, but no one was there, so. Like earlier, he missed some dialogue where they were saying, whoever holds this artifact will be stronger than a god, maybe even stronger than you. Like, so 100% sure stronger than a god, possibly stronger than the Doom Slayer. Yeah, mine's just a head cold at this point. Migo's the one I was really worried about, but you know, it was scary for a bit, but we got through it. And she's resting, so I figured I'd do this, because I've got the new headset, so I can play and stream, and it'll still be quiet for her, unless I'm yelling about bullshit. But we'll see. Nope. There we go. Yeah, I just want her, I want her to feel at least better before tomorrow, so that we can still celebrate her birthday in some way. I want to get her some sort of sweet thing. She doesn't really like cake, so it's always kind of difficult to find something for her birthday. And probably get some sort of special like cookies or something. I don't think she's too into pie either. She has a thing with like slime textures, so like pie filling, as good as it is, it has like a strange mouthfeel for her. She would always go with cobbler versus a pie, which to me still has like a goo, but I guess the crust helps that. I don't want to go over there. It's like peering your head over at a multiplayer, a sniper-heavy multiplayer match of fucking Call of Duty or something. It's like, all right, can I come out and have fun? Bang! Nope. Too many of y'all reliving dreams you never had, I guess. Yeah, it is. It's on the 27th. And then in 2 weeks, we're taking a trip to Wisconsin to see your family. And we'll be coming back right around my birthday. I think we're coming back on the 14th, so 5 days before that. It'll be a long time. Oh my god. Yeah, June 19th. Come on. Oh fuck you, I keep forgetting. I'm not gonna make it through this one. I need more help than that. Come on, Impaler. Nope. I know it's because I'm on hard, but like the whole mechanic of the monsters give you health if you kill them with the melee weapon. It's limited to the fact that they don't give you much, so it's kind of not worth it. Well, it's worth it, but it's not reliable. Yeah, I'm not running through this bullshit again. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, these other... Oh god, this enemy. I hate these. They'll just cover the field in these, like, floating acid clouds. Just sucks. Celebrate the people who deserve it. Oh, thank you. Just give them some attention there. Yeah. It's always nice. Even if you can't do anything, it's always nice to know that people remembered. Oh, no wonder. It's a fucking enhanced one. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Well, this changes things. Where is the fucking flag bearer thing? Where's the leader? Oh shit. You're welcome. I don't know if you're talking to me, honey buddy, but you're welcome. Yeah. Okay, come on now. Sure, I don't know what you said, but you're welcome. Either way, polite southern side won't let me not say you're welcome. Okay. I need a breather. Oh, fuck. Yeah. There it is. Thing. Alright, now I can kill it. Did you know you can change your health face thing at the bottom of the OG Doom guy? I've heard about that. I don't know how to do it. There's no way this armor was just here the whole time. I'd be mad if it was. Let's see. Oh, you're right. Oh! Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll keep that on. Also, fuck you, guy, for sneaking up on me. Oh, fuck. Come on, cannonball gun. Where are you? This is definitely one of those games of this works, except when it doesn't. Kind of things. Give me your heart. Oh god. What's shooting at me now? Open your heart to darkness. Okay, now I gotta look back. What did you say? I'll make sure it's up with people who deserve it. Oh. Attributed the emote to Blight. But you gotta agree to it or something. I have no idea what it looks like on your end. On my end, at least in the Twitter app, it looks normal. It's fine. You're subscribed to Honey Money, so enjoy the emote. Oh, okay. I can see it fine because I'm a subscriber of yours. It looks like. I don't know. It doesn't seem to be having a problem, but yeah, I'm glad you like it. I do want to make a better one. But honestly, what I might do... You attributed the emote as an emote. Oh, okay. Well, it said you got to approve on it. Or you got to approve it. I'd go, yeah, I sure did, and I want the credit. I mean, sure, I'll approve it. I don't mind. But yeah, I kind of want to get, like, next time I have, like, actual, like, meat, and, like, just take a high-res picture of it, and then sort of characterize it with the colors, and just make it into a heart. I do like that ham heart and memorial, but hello, Matt. Hello, everyone. It's not. It's so much work if I go out and buy the stuff and do it instead of just remembering to do it next time I have it. But yeah, I like doing graphics and logos and stuff, so I don't mind helping you out. I know that you're limited, and if nothing else, it'll give you a jumping off point if you do want to pay a different artist to like, hey, can you take these and make them look like something else, like make them look different. But yeah, when the problem that happened was when I tried to make it the first time, I made the proper size that's required by Twitch, the window, but then I didn't set the resolution higher, so it's 120 by 120 by 120 pixels, but it's only at 70 pixels per inch. It should be 300. That's why it just kind of looks weird and blurry. Yeah, but I don't mind. Get out of here. Why are you in the secret spot? Or is this your secret spot? Because now it's a grave. Make it higher resolution, whatever aspect you can work with it. Yeah, so that was the thing, is I want to make it higher resolution just because the touches I was trying to make, so like the edge of the brush couldn't be smooth. It had to be pixelated, and that's why everything looks like it's like blurry on the edge instead of a hard line. So it's something I can do. I'll have to remake it. That's the only reason I haven't done it already. But it won't be hard. It's just going to take more than like a 20-minute sit down like that one did. Yeah, no worries. Everything is ham now. As it should be. Are you telling me? Are you telling me that whole time when I was struggling on the ground, there was a turret up here, but I couldn't use it because it was just for that? Okay. Oh, God. Okay. You know what this would have been a really cool vessel for if you wanted to make a franchise? Or did you get all hammed up about it? I'm trying to think of some funny ones. But something that would have been pretty fun to use this for instead of Doom is if they went, we want to make an Army of Darkness game where you are Ash back in time with you know, I mean, we've got it right here with the boomstick, and you know, that would have been perfect, because then it's like, oh well, it doesn't have to feel like Doom because it's not Doom, but this setting and everything could still be used. That would have been cool, but alas, a lady, it didn't happen. It does make me wonder how many things are sort of under that same category, where it's like, we have this idea. Are there any Doom spin-off games? Kind of. It depends on what you consider a spin-off. If it's like officially Doom, then no. But if there's a lot of Doom-inspired games that took it a different direction, like Duke Nukem and Quake, then like yes. But none official Doom spin-offs, I think. Also a Doom thing. I think an official, because they could easily use this formula. Yeah, I don't think there's any official ones. I think the Doom licensing is pretty strict on that, but I don't know much about it, so couldn't say for sure. It feels like I'm supposed to be able to get in here to get to the secret area below. I don't know how. Oh. It's times like this where the auto run is not good. He jumps so far. Some Doom RPGs on old phones. Really? Never heard of those. Okay, so there's a path underneath there. I do love this camera, I will say. PlayStation 5 did a great job with this environment where it's like it's got just a live feed of the map and all the surfaces are all over it. But how do I get down there? Because that's where the path starts. Oh no, it doesn't. Okay. Oh. Okay. So that... Oh, it's just an open hole. Okay. I'm a Gungus. The parrying in this, after playing Expedition 33, the parrying is like child's play in this. The window is so huge. There was a Java app game, a mobile game called Doom RPG. I wonder what that would have been like. But hearing that makes me wonder if the person who directed this game was like, you know, a game that I used to love, but nobody talks about. Did anybody else ever play that Doom RPG? Wouldn't it be so cool to do like a tabletop RPG as Doom, but like you are in it? Like, let's do that.
The forge is inside.
God, that fight at the end of Eternal is so cool. I have a thing for the Icon of Sin. I think he's just such a cool character and idea in general. But to fight him like full on and not just like a head in the wall where like you just skeletonize him over the whole fight is just, oh god, it's so cool. Oh, you fucking thing. I hate you, turret demon, or whatever you're called.
That lift will take you down.
I mean,
Not far now.
that looks like an Icon of Sin, but it's not. But that's still, like, just the sheer size of it. It's cool. It always makes me feel like a fucking 14-year-old again, where I'm just like, man, that thing is cool because it's big. But you know what? It is cool because it's big. Ah, that's okay. There's like a cluster of gold I'm missing behind me. Whenever I think about like just characters and stuff, I think it's just super cool. And the only explanation I have is like, he's really big, and he's big, and he's like a big guy, but this small guy, he beats him, and he flies around, and it's he has a gun, and it's cool. It's like, you know what? Instead of denying it, just embrace it. It is cool. It is cool, 14-year-old me, and now you're playing it. Although, I don't know why 14-year-old me had like the intelligence of like a 6-year-old, but whatever. Maybe I don't remember what it was like being that age. Okay, what gun will this be? I'm very curious. Ooh. Better and worse to being adult. It is. It's like, man, I miss being a kid. Like, I do. But the stuff I'm allowed to do and society can't say shit now is incomparably better. What the hell gun is this? Grenade launcher. Alright then.
It can enhance your weapons inside the forge.
Not as good of a grenade launcher as I would have hoped. I'm sure this will get better. I will definitely say, again, one of the most, you're not allowed to do that feeling things in this game is how many, like, cool guns there are that aren't really that good. Like, oh man, it's so cool. Look at this one. It starts with the skull and you rip it up and like you're shooting the bone fragments. It's like, oh man, that's cool. And it's like a wide auto shotgun, you know? Like, oh, that's awesome. Yeah, it doesn't do much damage though. Well, why not? There we go. That's the angle. Oh, okay. I guess I fall right back down. Okay. Nothing else. Like, it doesn't even sound strong. It'll mow through.
Near the fort.
They must, but not yet. I would be outraged if this didn't have the BFG. Given the theme, I don't know how, but I'm kind of expecting the BFG to be some kind of sword. Like the big fucking glaive. I gotta stop doing that. Okay. Well, I lucked out then. That would be awesome. Or the big fucking great axe or something. Or it might even be a spell, who knows. There's no magic. Well, there is magic, but not any that the Doomslayer has. Oh, okay. This is a feature that I do like. I think it's pretty funny, and watch it not work. But, like, so there's a lot of destructible environment, but Doom Marine, like, oh no, it doesn't work. You can break shit. Yeah, but there's like a little village area, and there's, you know, like wooden stands, kiosks, and whatever. But when the Doomslayer like walks through them, he just destroys them, but there's absolutely no resistance at all. Like, he doesn't slow down and have to like push. He just walks straight through it, and the wood just like collapses around him. It's pretty great. Where are y'all coming from? I hate that one. Uh-oh. accidentally Space Marines just accidentally walking through some sandbag barricades. Yeah, you know the oh god, you know all the parody videos there were for a while, probably still are, where the people would be like imitating a Oblivion NPC, and they would just start like walking through like patio furniture and just moving out of their way. Imagine that, but instead of it moving out of the way, it just collapses. And that's just essentially the Doomslayer just walking through a town. What guy murdered his wife? What? The guy who got famous for doing shorts, TikToks like that. I'm not thinking of any one guy in particular, but the one I'm thinking of probably is, or at least one of them is. He murdered his wife, girlfriend, and her boyfriend. Well, the fact that that existed, there was already some problems there. But which one? The one who like walked through the pool? That's what I'm thinking of. Walks through the furniture. It's probably the one I'm thinking of. The one I was currently thinking of is the one that like walks through the. He walks through a bunch of pool like furniture. Oh god, what is this now? What fresh hell is this? Nope. Nope, that wasn't even remotely what I was asking you to do. It's that TikTok famous. He killed her for the Vine. I don't know. I don't pretend to know what you kids like. Like, as you can see here, the game, Doom is like, hey, pick a weapon you like and beat the game with that. But, like, this one is like, yeah, you can fight without using the parries and the shield, but, I mean, you're going to have to figure out how to do that on your own, because we didn't set it up for that. Agrodon champion, huh? These environments suck. I'm just gonna say that outright. I complained about that earlier, but it is it is just such a consistent problem. Aesthetics are fine, but functionality is more important. And if I keep bumping into tiny things that for some reason have like a stickiness to them and I can't get off of them while I'm trying to avoid being shot, that's a bad system. Oh, alright. Anything else here? No. Did I 100% the area? No, I did not. I missed a secret somewhere and some gold. Yeah, it's this kind of feels like an Ed Wood directed game, because it's just like, I'm so excited to make this game. I'm confident that all the problems that I don't feel like stopping and fixing will not be that big a deal. A game that was field tested through hope. Five days, demons with a shield charge. Oh yeah, that's weird too. If you press back at that screen, it goes to the main menu, like instantly. I don't know why. Yeah, you can just change the dragon, I guess. That's not really important. It's not like, you know, it starts off like fucking Mario Kart and you pick him and you get to name him. Although my headcanon is that
The mine is open.
I am a big fan of the whole Doomslayer and Isabel being friends thing, or like being into each other thing. So my headcanon is that the Slayer named his dragon Isabel. So that's what I call it. It's not its name, but it is to me. What is that? Anything? Probably not. Nope. That was the wrong gun to test it with, though.
That heart powers the forge. It needs to be reactivated.
Oh, so there was a big heart. I totally didn't see that. Deal additional damage to metal shards. Armor. These strikes will generate armor shards. Oh, that's good. We'll do that. Gotta check for secret. Ooh.
The mine is open. That heart powers the forge. It needs to be reactivated.
I already get it. I hold it. Okay, good. Where was I going? Okay, that's what I thought that was. Just gotta hit people directly with grenades. Oh, do the grenades hurt me? I guess it makes sense, but yeah, I don't like it. I do wish that sound was different. When you get a bunch of armor at once. Like it decided to make a click sound to get an armor, but when you wipe out a bunch of things and get a ton of armor at once, it sounds like your audio's gone bad. Gotcha. What is this sawed off one? Challenge. Lockdown demons and shields off 30 seconds total. 0.7 seconds. Okay. Ooh, okay. Not sure what killed me there. Oh, great. Where the hell was it? Yeah, that. I hate that. Oh my god. I can at least admit this time it's me. It's not the environment. I'm actually just not sure where everything is. Another complaint I want to say about this. Why would you ever? Sometimes, okay, you'll run out of ammo in a gun, and then it'll, when you try to select, it'll go to a different gun that has the ammo you want, or that has ammo. And then that's the default one that you're going to switch to. Sometimes, though, when you know you've picked up ammo and you want to go back for it, it's now a different gun. But sometimes when you're like, oh, this gun's out of ammo, let me switch, and then you switch back, you're still holding the empty gun. Why? Why can't it be one or the other? It's confusing. I would have to... It's something that doesn't happen consistently, so it's like, I can't give a solid example of it. But it's just like, sometimes if I run out of ammo, I'll swap to another gun, or I'll pick up my secondary gun like this. But sometimes if I have an empty gun and I try to shoot it, it'll swap to a different gun that has ammo. So it's like, okay, on the one hand, sometimes it'll go like, hey, you need a gun, let's grab you a gun. Sometimes, when you don't need a gun, it'll go, let's get you a different gun. And then you're pulling out a gun you didn't mean to. And then sometimes you're like, I know I've picked up ammo, let me swap back to the gun I want to use, and then it's like, oh no, that's not the one you picked up ammo for, but it's still empty. It's like, okay, if it's empty, I don't want to be able to pick it up. I don't need that. I don't need to stop fighting to come to this, because as you can see, it doesn't pause the game, it only slows it down. I gotta switch to the chain shot because it's good for armor. guy. Cool. Something I've noticed is every annoying area, so like super annoying area in this spot in the game so far has had a revenant in it. And that seems pretty consistent with Doom. Oh, it's this fucking thing. What the fuck happened there? Wait, I didn't... Oh, God. Why do I have this one? Okay, that's also weird. Like, I had the Impaler, and then I was going to switch back to the Super Shotgun, which is here now, but then I pulled out this gun, and I don't know how I did that. I would love to know how to switch to other guns that aren't in the two-part rotation without having to open up that wheel. And it seems like there's a way to do it, but the game has not showed me how, other than the fact that I've accidentally done it. Oh god, okay. Jesus Christ, this room is hard. Yeah, like, okay, prime example, right now, I'm swapping between this gun with no ammo and this gun. And if I try to shoot the gun with no ammo, it'll swap to this one. But then I still have the old one, instead of swapping to, like, a different one that has ammo, which it will do sometimes. So sometimes when I'm expecting that to be the gun, it's not the gun. Which wouldn't be a problem, except the fact that certain guns are required for certain situations. And that's not really a have fun, play it your own way to do it. Where's this fucking gunner demon? Gotta take it out first. Oh my god. my god. I took a bullet and health at the same time, and it was like, not dead. Ugh. Okay. I don't know how I did that. That was cool. Oh god, stop. Stop spawning right next to me and I can't move. Oh my god, what is happening? This is fucking hard. Okay, that didn't work that time. Well, if I ever needed the BFG, it's for these fucking rooms. Okay. And focus. Like these energy shields, like you can take them down without this energy gun, but it's way harder. And it's like, oh, if you take them down with the energy gun, they explode. So we send out a ton of them because that's what you're clearly going to do, right? Like, well, no, because I don't have that gun selected. So now I got to go and get it and then go back and deal with this. It's like, oh, well, why didn't you have that selected? Oh, because you have this guy who has shields, and I'm using the gun for shields. Like, oh, why did you do that? Because then we just sent out 1,000 more guys. Why are you being so bad at your setup? it's just shit like that. I just, And this, like, mediocre fucking thrash metal that's playing, it's like, doesn't even get you hyped. Like, this game is it is a disappointment. It's playable, but it's a disappointment. It was not as well crafted, I would say. Now here comes wave 2. Maybe if I can get him away from, I can get a hallway going, I can have better control. It's a giant, it's a giant rotating example of like metal startups, like beat drops that never come. What? Fucking kill me. Probably something that crested over the edge back there that I don't have 100% 360 awareness of the entire environment, and therefore something was able to pick me off on the back. Oh my, what did you even do? There's a guy waiting for a final blow that could get some help, and they just they were just attacking everyone else who wasn't involved. And why can't my shields? Why can't him? Okay. Well, he's bugged, but fine. There we go. Did the fucking turret demon not even show up? Oh boy, that sucked. That really sucked. These two. Yeah, I mean, there's something off about the overall tone of this. It kind of feels like it's made by people who are excited about a lot of things, but not Doom. Like, oh, we want to make him a Viking, and we want to put wolf stuff everywhere, and it's just like, y'all starting to make me view you a little differently. Wouldn't it be cool if the Doom Marine was the thing I like instead of just being someone who likes the character? What was that movie, The Northman? Is it Nordsman or Northman? That was like, made everybody fucking come over Vikings again. Northman, yeah. This kind of feels like someone who just binged that movie and was like, all right, so I watched Northman and I played Doom Eternal and I know what the next one needs to be. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, you know what would fit perfectly? What if the Doom Marine was like based on this one? Have you ever heard of this one samurai? He's really cool. And what if we made the Doom Marine like that? But that's not what he's like. But it would be cool and it would fit. I don't think it would fit. I think you just want it to fit. It's a lot of that, like, it's fine to want to take something to a new direction, but when you really got to read the room of, like, what is this character? Does what you want to do actually fit, or are you trying to force it to fit? Because it's been, like, the fact of him being as like powerful as he is almost become a joke. But you seem like the kind of person who's like, oh man, that gets me off when it's just like, he's so fucking strong, man. You don't even know. Like him versus my bully. Bully wouldn't even, oh boy, he wouldn't even last. Maybe not that level. I'll admit that's coming out of a bitter place of that area just fucking sucked. But it doesn't feel right. I can say that with complete confidence. Every third hit drops a cluster. That's gonna kill me more than it's gonna help me, I bet. Melee strikes now build and maintain charge. I don't understand that, but okay. One thing I do like, although it doesn't seem to have happened on this one, something I've honestly really enjoyed since BioShock one is when you upgrade a weapon, it physically changes. I feel like this one did somewhere, but I can't see it. But so far, yeah, when you've been making these like upgrades, either the animation or something on the weapon will actually change. And I think that's a pretty fun thing that a lot more stuff should do. Oh boy, it's going to be a lot of me looking for this wolf statue, isn't it? Yep. This is just like the last giant area. That's the thing. It's sort of like certain areas of this game are like almost open world, because like you can see the size of this map. And it's like, yeah, go to these 3 areas, and it's not open world, no, but it's very large. And it's really showed me that Doom should never be open world. Because A, it's too hard to predict a enemy layout when they can pop up anywhere. But also, when you defeat enemies in Doom, the extended amount of time no one is around feels very weird. Oh, I should not have jumped down here, I can tell you that. Make Doom less Doom. Oh god. Oh god. This is not working. Getting bombarded at work. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's fine. Okay. I came to the wrong neighborhood, apparently. Yep. How far back is this going to set me? Oh, no. Okay. No. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm back oh. Fuck you. Oh, fuck you. That's real shitty. I'm guessing I didn't do whatever I needed to do for a check mark or a checkpoint, but still, this whole area can be restarted. That's oh fuck you, game. I fucking blocked that. Okay, I even heard the sound of me blocking that. Okay. Oh, I fucking hate those turret ones so much. Oh my god, it sucks. Explain to me, anyone who just saw, explain to me why I wasn't allowed to walk through this door. Because I was backing up, and wasn't allowed to. I was like, oh, can't get in, but now I can. Can't even imitate the action of not being able to go through that door. It's so open and available. fuck is happening? Will do. Hope you enjoy Kathy Rain too. Okay. I guess I never pulled this. So that's why I didn't have a checkpoint. But that's
Power
dumb.
activated. 2 more switches left.
2 more left, huh? Now I gotta find stuff. I say that every time I walk by it. What was that? One of my favorites, of course. It's weird. I do like this game, but it angers me quite a bit. Think that would somehow get me around there. I guess. How the fuck? Oh, I bet I know how. Oh? Okay. I think it's the right idea, though. Oh, never mind. It's literally just a switch. Sure, let's update the regular shotgun that I'll never use. Although, that might be worth it. Let's see what it's like now. That wolf shrine thing is gonna fucking bug me. You know it. Okay, I can go there. I've been there before. Actually, I would have to anyway, because apparently I still didn't get the fucking key. How far away are these stupid wolf statues? Be a lot of me running around an empty area. Actually, I'll probably get to... Let me just fight the next thing, and then I'll just end. That way I can walk around and not have to worry about it. Or just clear the area and then find them. It's still weak. That's the problem. It's like, oh, it does cool effects, that might be useful, but it's still weak. I hate about that acid cloud is it slows you down too. Get out of it. I'm starting to wonder if it's another situation where it's like, is the acid thing slowing me down, or is the environment slowing me down? Because I can't tell at this point. Oh great, there's a leader somewhere. This is a lot like the last giant area that had me equally frustrated. Okay. back on track. Now we just have the one.
One more switch.
Baggery? I guess it's Baggery. How you like it? I don't, sir. Yeah, that music, it just... Noodling on a guitar does not just seem like battle theme for Doom. That whole time is like waiting for the Doom song to start. Yes, I should probably go back up there. I wonder what that was. Oh, good. There's a cyber demon. Was that actually it? Okay, seems like it.
The heart has been primed. We can use the forge now. See you at the elevator.
Alright, well, that'll be it for me then. Because I'm just gonna have to blindly look around this area for a while now to get that last statue. But, yeah, thanks for hanging out, and I guess I'll talk to y'all next time I feel like coming on. Alright.